The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot-stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Harit, Ben-Seguir! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. Messi tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. Harit, now it's Adli, Ben-Seguir. Harit. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with...
Oh, he's been caught on, takes a shot! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Harit. Quarter of an hour played. That ball looks a good one. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pires. El-Khanous. Morocco are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
João Neves. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, they can break here, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Harit. That's a sharp pass. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Adli. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Harit. Morocco looking to pass their way through. 30 minutes gone. Oh, what a ball! Pires. Messi. Pires looking to get on the end of this. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Amrabat. And he was quick to react. João Neves. Played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And El-Khanous.
Morocco really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
El-Khanous receives it in a wide position. And it's Harit. Aguirre. And it's Harit. Ben-Seguir. He's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Marco. Now it's Doku. He is through here. Unahi has created one goal already. And they're back on the ball again. Adli. Al-Kanous. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's forced to go back. Riyadh. We are into stoppage time. And it's Harit. Oh, sweet feet. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Morocco have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're off again. Morocco carrying a one-goal lead. And the shot's on here. And it's Harit. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chance for a shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rodri has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Harit passes short and sharp. Tries a shot! Really nicely worked opportunity. That's some lovely exchanges.
Ben Seguir really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Gabriel. Bade. João Neves. Bade. Ah, he's given it away. He's got away. Showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Morocco finding their passes. Amrabat. And here's Adli. And he's had a hit. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's well positioned here. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Chance here to counter. You can run onto that.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Harit. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Harit. Now there's a fine ball. Unahi. Chance! Rodri. Can he spark a counter here? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Looks across and plays it in. Unahi. And that has put paid to that. Unahi hurtling down that right flank. It's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Messi. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 87, el dorsal 16.
He's in a great position here.
Serán sustituidos
It's a really well measured
el
ball.
dorsal 4,
Backward it
el
goes.
dorsal 22, el dorsal 5.
Oh,
el
shooting chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager...
Decent chance! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Foden receives it in and a chance! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Amrabat. Nunez goes steaming forward. Oh, important interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's managed to get free. Unahi. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's really well manoeuvred. Great ball. He's having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Amrabat. And it's Amrabat. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Looking to... Has a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that is that. Morocco looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on...
Oh, he's been caught! Oh, shooting chance!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Morocco are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Amrabat cuts out the pass. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Amrabat. That has not gone well. Riyad. Amrabat. And it's Adli. Oh, it's Al-Khanous. Cannavaro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Look at the space here. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ben Seguir. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a smartly directed ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Amrabat cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Adli. Shot could be on. Ben Seguir! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Morocco with the corner, there first. Zaragoza are looking to go forward now. Now it's Adli. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! He's scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pele. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hakimi. Riyad. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball! Nice interception, well timed. And he's managed to get rid. Van Basten, real chance! And it's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? And the shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
And he shoots! And the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And that's the second half started. Riyad. Hakimi. Morocco looking to pass their way through. Unahi in acres of space out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Iniesta. Messina. Pele demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pele picks out brilliant. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Basten. That's an excellent interception. Unahi. Harit. And shifted it to the flank. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? And that's a dangerous ball. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ben Seguir. He has found the way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Unahi. El Kanous. This looks promising. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Adli. Cannavaro. It's been shipped out wide. Iniesta. Riyad cuts it out. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. El Kanous. And Amrabat. And it's Adli. Now it's Harit. Well, that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. There's no flag. Ben Seguir unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Riyad gets across to intercept that. Aims beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
We have got changes here for both sides, in fact.
Iniesta. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 12.
Pressing high and with purpose.
Cambio de jugadores.
Unahi making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Adli. And he's intervened well there. Thinks one through. Toure does really well to win the ball there. Platini goes looking wide. Played back in. Hangs one in. Bunu claims it without any fuss. Amrabat. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ben Seguir. That ball looks a good one. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Aguirre gets over and intercepts. Driving forward. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That has been cut short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ben Seguir. Great defending, strong and determined. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Brahim Diaz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the shot's on here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Adli. And it's Adli. Now Harit. Threads one in. Adli. Now it's Ben Seguir. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Goal! Morroco!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Harit, nicely aimed pass. Amrabat. Harit. Ben Seguir! It's bounced back off the post. Harit. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Distributed tidily. That has been slung wide. That's good play. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Ben Seguir. And it's Harit. And it's Amrabat. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Unahi. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Now there's a fine ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Amrabat. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Harit. Riyad. Amrabat. Hakimi. Now Harit. Amrabat. Unahi. And it's Harit. And it's El Kanous. Nicely spread. And he's straight offside. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Amrabat. El Kanous. Morocco looking to pass their way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Amrabat. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Lewandowski. That's a sharp pass. Hakimi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Amrabat. Harit. Amrabat. Now it's Adli. Now it's Adli. Hullet. Pedri. Azar. Hullet. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Harit. Amrabat. Knocks it into space. And this is Lewandowski. And he's got the beating of it. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Now the ball in. Oh, he's shot, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, smashing header! Oh, denied brilliantly! And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Morocco are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the action is back on the way. Morocco carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Ben Seguir. Hullet. To Messi. Tries to play it through. It's Azar! Amrabat. Adli. And it's Harit. And Amrabat. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Azar. Guardiola. Hullet. Some really good ball movement. El Kanous. Harit. Hullet. Still just the single goal between the sides. Harit. Now it's Adli. Now it's Adli. And Unahi. Guardiola. And it's Messi. And it's Pedri. Costa Curta. It's Hullet.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Backward it goes. And the finish! Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Harit. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Azar. Pedri. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Amrabat. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dixon. Guardiola. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Dixon. And it's Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Azar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Adli. Unahi. Looking to play him in. Now it's Adli. Now it's Adli. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. El Kanous.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Morocco can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Can he get on the end of this? Good take and chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Messi. He's found the way through. That has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Adli. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Azar, well seen, saw that coming. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of...
And the shot! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Morocco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a threatening ball.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's made its way to him. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Hakimi, Amrabat. Now it's Adli, and he's had it nicked away. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Adli plays a sharp little ball here. Morocco are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. And it's Rodri. And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? Delivers the ball. Keeper has taken decisive action. Adli charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nicely shaped ball. Yamal. Messina deals with that comfortably. And that is out of play. Can he get it through? Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Not the most accurate pass. Another throw-in. And that's another throw. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Harit. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This looks promising. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Al-Khanous. That's good running with the ball. Half an hour played now. Unahi. And that's put paid to a promising move. More and more pressure on the ball here. Harit. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Adli. Now it's Yamal. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Saliba.
Morocco really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's in a great position here. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. A probing pass. Ben Sagir has created one goal already. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Riyad. Passing is crisp and sharp. Harit. And a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Morocco really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Morocco sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Aguirre. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking tidy in possession here. Great ball, and he's in here. He's come in hard. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Adli. Passing nice and neat. Vermin. Now it's Yamal. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice sequence of passes, this. Vermin. Showing great feet there. Ben Sagir. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that has been clubbed away. Somewhat off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe looking to run onto it.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Good ball, good take. Now it's Adli. Chooses to go back. Oh, some tackle that. It's a searching pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Morocco with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
El Kanous. Now Harit. Now it's Ben Sagir. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Adley. He's through and all alone! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
A case now of complete control. Adley looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Amrabat. And it's Harit. Well read, nice interception. Vermin. Rijkaard. Saliba. Saliba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass. Big chance! Unahi. Amrabat. Now it's Ben Seguir. And he's being shifted off it. Rodri. And it's Lopez. Mbappe tries a shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 10.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Adley. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Pinches it off him. Rodri, played into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Brahim Diaz. Aimed beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Riyad. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here.
Tevez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Aguirre. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Amrabat, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Adli. Adli! Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Unahi. Adli, look at the space here. Shot and goal! Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. And it's Adli. Gets to show off his quick feet. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's great feet. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that's that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of... And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history, These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. Voila! It's not an especially good pass, that. Madrid with the first glimpse at goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for option. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo, played out to the right. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mendy. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And he's forced to go back. Well, that looks a good ball through. This looks promising. He has a look out. Tchouaméni, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham, and the shot! Oh, it's gone in! First blood drawn. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter.
There's the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Rashford really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his way. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He is through here! Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ceballos. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouaméni is someone I see as being...
Ferran Torres! Brilliant from Ferran Torres! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Passes short and sharp. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? And he's onside! Eric Garcia. That'll be a throw-in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Tchouaméni.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Endrick. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Rashford! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Dani Olmo, looking for the run. Good ball, good take. And he's lost his man here. Rashford! Deftly away. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. No way through. And it's Gavi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bernal. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Pedri. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ceballos. Rashford. Great chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Great vision. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ceballos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He could be in here. Chance for a shot! They've done it! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Ferran Torres.
There will be 1 minute and
He's on it. Can he get away? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rashford. He's through. Now is he in? Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And we hit half-time.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the flag has stayed down, and he's on his way. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball. Shot a goal! We've got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. Pedri. Pedri being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Koundé. Dani Olmo. Koundé.
The attendance for this match was
Ferran Torres has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As
Rashford! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Alaba has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Kubasi. And Araujo. And it's Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Well timed, excellent interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dani Olmo. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Araujo. Bernal. Ferran Torres. Gavi. And that interception was most necessary. Bernal. Eric Garcia. And it's made its way to him. And Ferran Torres. And he's let fly. They've scored! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of...
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! They're back within reach!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's being shifted off it. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Real chance! Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi. Nicely worked. Alaba.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Takes a shot! Yes! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Minutes has been
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Pedri. And that's it. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the